Some more examples of chemical changes. Number 1. The explosion of firecrackers is a chemical change. It produces heat, light, sound and harmful gases. Number 2. A change in color of cut fruits and vegetable kept in the open air is a chemical change. When we cut an apple into slices and keep them in the open for some time, the slices turn brown. This is because of the formation of a new substance by the action of oxygen from air. Number 3. Burning of fuels like wood, coal, kerosene, LPG and petrol is a chemical change. When a fuel is burnt, it combines with oxygen present in air and produces heat. This heat is used by vehicle to move. Burning of wax candle is a chemical change, whereas melting of wax is a physical change. Spoilage of food, digestion of food, burning of paper, ripening of fruits, burning of dry leaves, burning of incense sticks, agarbatti, and respiration in living organisms are also chemical changes. Changes that involve energy. We know that during a chemical change, energy is either absorbed or released. A change in which heat energy is absorbed is called an endothermic change. For example, when we put some spirit on our palm, it vaporizes on coming in contact with heat from our palm. So, it is an endothermic change. Some other examples of endothermic changes are: Number 1. Melting of ice on the palm. Number 2. Vaporization of perfume when put on our body. Number 3. Dissolving glucose in water. Let us perform an activity to show an endothermic change. A change in which heat energy is evolved or released is called an exothermic change. Some examples of exothermic changes are: Number 1. Burning of fuels like coal, wood, LPG, petrol and diesel. Number 2. Burning of a matchstick. Number 3. Dissolving quicklime in water. Let us perform an activity to show an exothermic change. Importance of chemical changes. Number 1. Some raw food items like rice and pulses are not edible because they are hard. We can eat them only after a chemical change, that is cooking. Number 2. Many useful substances like pesticides, soaps and detergents are prepared by chemical processes, chemical changes. Number 3. Some useful metals like iron, copper and aluminium are extracted by different chemical methods. Number 4. Alcohol is prepared by fermentation of fruit juices. It is a chemical change. Number 5. Various life processes that take place in all living organisms are chemical changes. These are necessary for sustaining life. For example, the process of digestion involves breakdown of complex food into simple food by the action of enzymes. These simple foods are absorbed by our body and thus give us energy. Respiration is the process of release of energy from digested food. In this process, oxygen reacts with glucose to release energy, carbon dioxide and water. Glucose plus oxygen becomes carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Number 6. Burning of fuels, wood, petrol, diesel and CNG is a chemical change. It produces a lot of energy. This energy is used for various purposes like cooking and moving vehicles. Burning of a candle, a simultaneous physical and chemical change. When we light a candle, the wax melts. The solid wax changes into liquid wax. When the liquid wax drops anywhere on the table or floor, it changes into solid again due to cooling. Thus, melting of a wax is a physical change. At the same time, the molten wax rises in the wick. Further heating changes the solid wax into vapor that burns with a flame. Two new substances, carbon dioxide and water vapor, are formed. The candle becomes smaller on continuous burning. Thus, the burning of a candle is a chemical change. Table 2.2. Differences between physical and chemical changes. Number 1. Parameters. Formation of new substances. Physical change. No new substance is formed. Chemical change. One or more new substances are formed. Number 2. Nature of change. It is generally a temporary change. It is a permanent change. Number 3. Reversibility. It is generally reversible. That is, the change can be reversed by simple physical methods. It is irreversible. That is, the change cannot be reversed by simple physical methods. Number 4. Physical and chemical properties. Only the physical properties of the substance are changed. Both physical and chemical properties of the substance are changed. Number 5. Amount of energy, that is, in the form of heat, light and sound. Generally, no overall change in energy takes place. Change in overall energy takes place. Energy is either absorbed or released. Categorization of changes. Some changes are of more than one type. For example, number 1. Cooking of food. It is a fast, desirable, irreversible, human-made chemical change. Number 2. Melting of butter. It is a fast, desirable, reversible, human-made physical change. Number 3. Formation of curd from milk. It is a slow, desirable, irreversible, human-made chemical change. Number 4. Fermentation. It is a slow, desirable, irreversible chemical change. Number 5. Digestion. It is a slow, desirable, irreversible chemical change.